Yes, the data is sending on Twitch, and now it's also on YouTube. Hell yes. Um, my YouTube channel. Oh, there's an ad. Frame one ad on YouTube. Oh god, everyone's saying good luck already. I still need to seat everyone in. Alright, last call for Gabriel. I don't need this anymore. Last call for Gabriel. If he doesn't show up, then he's dead. We broke his legs. All right, his legs are broken. I gotta do the deed. Goodbye, Gabriel. Fine, boom. But that makes it a lot even. So I just have to seat everyone else in, and then we'll get started, which will take me like literally less than a minute. Okay, I lied. Maybe like over a minute. Alright, here we go, guys. Let's seed the bracket. Let's seed the pools bracket. Doing it freestyle. Doing it solo mode. Because, I don't know. Solo streamer. Again. I apologize. But you know what? I gotta thug it out. No, I'm trying to seed by number, idiot. Alright. Alright, give me a few minutes to seat everyone else in. Crap, I gotta do this shite now. Alright, hang on. Lots of computer noises, I'm sorry. Alright, save that. Okay, so now this person's new seed should be this one. Before I do any of this, I'm gonna send out this message because it's true. That is not the correct number. Mr. 24. That is the number 6. Oh, it's right there. Alright. All tournament goers are seated. And now you may begin your matches. Nice. Now start your matches. Alright, there we go. Well, time to decide who I want to spectate first. There's a lot of options. There's so many. I'm not used to having, like, options. The polls shouldn't take very long, considering that each person has, like, 2 matches, so. And now someone did. Oh my god. You know what? Maybe next time check in faster so I don't do it. How is this person gonna say what to me? That's so irritating, but whatever. Wait, am I... Yeah, I'm audible. Alright. Like, it wasn't here. Yeah, he has a Switch, I think. Oh, did he think it was a PC turn? Okay, that would probably make a lot more sense. Alright, Meatstart is indeed joining. Okay, I'm not sure how people miss the big "this is for Switch" sign on the poster, but I guess it happens. Well, I guess it's no harm, no foul if he didn't have the Switch version, but maybe he thought he was signing up for PC and then had to check in that way. I think I might be confusion, but we'll deal with that later. We have a match to look at. Get these nasty streak logs out of here. We're looking at Puyo. I'm sure fans have missed it. Missed it on my channel because I haven't recorded it. Well, I've recorded it. I'm playing so much Mario Kart. Totally neglecting my Puyo. But probably for a good reason. Damn! Restart literally just smacked you with the 2-chain. How is Bup gonna solve this, I wonder? 2-chain seems to be the play. Yeah, I see a double red. That should not be wasted, and he did not do it. He didn't waste them. But Restart is kind of known to bury you in garbage if you're not besting his balls. Sorry about that. Okay, so he did in fact not have the Switch version, so no harm, no foul. Ooh, wait, where's Bup's yellow? I was like, touch me something. Okay. Alright, Restart has an early 2-0 lead on Buppers. Alright, hang on, guys. Wait, he does have a pie, right? Yeah, he's on the pie. Tis the drawback of... It's a drawback of... Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. Yo, Maddie joined the Discord server. Oh! Okay, never mind. We're good. Does that... Oh wait, no, it still works. It still works. The amount of like purples and green... The amount of purples and greens on column like 2 and 3 kind of confused me. But they work. We trust. Alright. Alright, restarts full chain comes out to play. However, looks like Bup barely misses the mark with his... Still goes for the main chain though, because I don't think restart has like a really powerful... Oh yeah, no, this might outchain it here. Oh, nope, never mind. I was wrong. Again. Don't look at me. But we are taking it all day, every day. What is Peppers doing? Oh, okay, that is not the way I thought it was. Okay. Okay, nice 9 chain from Mitsu. But I think this is gonna edge it out. Yeah. Ooh, Mitsu looks to be locked out, getting his own the taste of his own medicine. Are those yellows gonna be in entrenchment? No, they're not. Okay, good. Okay, nice 19 from Buppers. I think this will actually tie it up here. Unless... Nope, that's gonna be a tie. Alright. 3-3 for both players. What is Mitsutart doing? Oh, he's killing you. He's gonna get you. Yeah, don't ever trust those messed up chains. Those are like that's like mass murderer vibes. Like he'll just come to your house and throw rocks at you type builds. But Bup is definitely not out of the game just yet. Can definitely mount a comeback of some sort. Might be Slim though. And Slim it was. Youch. Alright, that makes the score. Mitsutart still keeping the lead. Hasn't lost it just yet. But we are 3-4 with Mitsutart right now. Mitsutart's favor right now. Doesn't look like Bup is like identifying like Misutart's like unique playstyle. Just well, not really a unique playstyle, but his unique way of dedicating his playstyle. I don't even know if I'm making sense at this point. Also, do forgive me if the commentary is a little bit paused at times because I'm trying to make sure that Seth is running. I'm basically running a one-woman show here. So I gotta make sure people are not lost. And yeah, it looks like Mr. kind of spent a little bit more time attacking Bup instead of maintaining his own chain, so he will be punished for that. Back to a tie round, 4-4 for each player. And we are only at the first round. Or the first round of the pools. I don't know if Mitsutart wants to do that with the purples. That might just cut unless he can cleverly build around those. Which I don't think he did just yet. Wait, no, he did, because it's the purples house, the connectors, not the blues. But now he has to deal with those two garbage Puyos in column 1. I don't think he has enough to dig that all the way down. But I don't think Bup caught on to that. No, he did not. That's going to be Mitsutart still keeping the lead here. It's only 2 more rounds for Mitsutart to take from Bup, which would probably be an upset. Okay. What is BC Tart gonna do? Like, that looks like a mess on BC Tart's board. Yeah, I'd attack back too, because what the heck is that? Is this advanced Puyo that I'm missing out on? Maybe it's for science. Ooh, that can be a devastating attack if Bub actually goes for it. And then a follow-up, like, right after. Oh, I don't think Bub meant to do that. Because that wasn't the full chain. Alright. Match point for Mitsu Tart. Can Bub pull it out here? I know he's been a bit of a... not a slump, but he's been on a rusty side lately, so... hopefully this win can bring him back into it. Okay, full chain from Mitsu Tart. Oh, that's a cut, that's a cut. That's a cut. We have a cut here. And Bud notices the cut. Amazingly so. And a nice 9 chain to boot. Who is talking to me in me? Okay. Alright. Early attack from Mitsu Tart. But Bub just goes for it. Maybe this is the master plan here. He is down 1 on the match point, so he must be having a plan here. Oh, now he needs to replace that and get 3 more purples in the span of 1 second. Which he did not do. Wow. Alright, 5-7. Mitsu Tart's favor. Well done. GG's. GG's. Alright, round 2. It's so useful having mobile Discord on my phone and then the computer Discord on my phone. I just got called Trunks in this Battlefield chat, I think. Is that a new insult? Wow. Someone in my Mario Kart team got a Nintendo Switch 2 with the Mario Kart bundle. How is that autocorrect? What? Crazy. Crazy time for an autocorrect. We are just waiting on the potential password for this room. Oops. There we go. Alright, let's see the progress on round 2's. Looks like round 2 of groups A, B, A and B are already done. There's no brewery. You guys are good to go. Yep, do that. But in Puyo, please don't, don't, nothing, nothing saucy. Not that they would do that, but sometimes people are weird. Alright, round 2 of the pools brackets of Group D are starting right now. Mistart versus Noburi. I've noticed Mistart has been getting a lot more creative in his Puyo battles, but he also plays Tetris, so I kind of hate him. But, you know, everybody makes mistakes. That was almost a crazy all clear from Noburi. Wow, I'm gonna call it. Can I call him Rion? Is the gal you played again? Yeah, what's up? I'm a Puyo streamer or content creator, and I host this tournament every other Friday. And this is actually well, not infiltrated as in like, you know, it's paid for by Sega, but we are partnering with Sega of Japan to bring you this well, not to bring you this tournament, but these tournaments are now being interned with Sega, so doing a really good thing for the game that I originally made content for. So a little bit of variety. Not a whole lot of variety, just a little bit of it. What's up, Seawell, on Twitch? That is quite a name on Twitch you have there. I literally thought it said Gravy Baby, but that's not it. That is a cursed all clear from Noburi. What the heck? He always does this shit all the time. I love it all the time. Even though I would hate to personally be hit by it, I like him when what the heck? Is that frog stacking in my tournament? Misu Tart. Diet frog stacking? He's gonna get got. Get him. Variety is good. I mean, the algorithm might not like it for like certain people, but you know, I still think it's cool to not have to play the same game every time you stream or record a video. Okay, that was kind of an obvious all clear. A little bit obvious, just a tiny bit. But Noburi is showing us why he is a top seed in this tournament. And before anyone else asks, this is a round robin right now. So basically there's like multiple brackets we have for these. So if you're a beginner, you're gonna, you know, obviously get your balls busted for like the first 2 or 3 rounds. And then afterwards you get into a bracket that has like players of your skill level. So that's the type of tournament we're running here. Just feel good vibes all the time. Not that don't accuse me of crimes. Even though we literally just saw it. but we'll forgive you since you know it's a crime and you dealt it away from it. I would kind of hope that this tournament doesn't take very long, but it's going to take very long because I kind of want to do like the 12 player 6v6 squad queue with my team in Mario Kart. But I don't think I'm going to be making it to that, unfortunately. But there's always next one, and I do still need to can for starting line. That's happening soon. I'm surprised Mr. didn't go for that extension. It was actually kind of clear. Yeah, I think Mr. literally just missed out on the free point there, because he had the extension right in his hands and probably could have won with that. But it's okay. And in this tournament it's a little bit more sweaty than usual because of, the Sega points. Because basically, players can compete for points to compete in another tournament where they can actually get flown out to Japan and play in a Sega tournament. So that's really cool. So we're going to see a lot more fierce competition, and especially towards the higher brackets. Usually I have like 2 or 3 other like streamers, but literally but one of them's on vacation and one of them's out of town. So one woman show tonight, unfortunately. I'm gonna thug it out. And then tomorrow we go back to the Mario Kart grind. Ooh, interesting way to break your chain. Wow, very interesting. Scientific. Alright, here it comes. Whoa. Alright, and that is Nobury's point. Win. Well, that is Nobury 6-1. And now we go back to Buppers, who also has to fight this demon. And then that's it for Group D. Alright. We are spectating. Nobury is on the way. Wait. You can get Nobody is on the way, I think. Still. There he is. Took a little bit. Enjoy soup. Alright. I didn't know he was streaming this. I could have put in announcements. Oh well. Did you know when you go Puyo Pop, you can pop Puyos to pop Puyo on your opponent board, causing garbage fall very much? Follow for more filling guy facts? True. Yeah, get timed out in the character select screen. Alright. Round 3 of the pools round. Yippee. More cursed all clears, yippee, I love it. Oh my gosh, I thought he actually fixed all of that. That was gonna be the most insane solve from Bup ever. Honestly, I think it was the right call to just let people use Discord as well as Battle5 if they want to. Just have like a whole separate channel for it. I mean, I'd rather make threads for it, but, you know. As long as people are finding out, you know, who's fighting who, then that's totally cool with me. For those of you who don't know, you can actually create a thread in Discord by pressing like the same button you use for image uploading, and then you can hit create thread. And then just ping the person you're trying to talk to. It makes it easier for me to know what's going on, and also convenient. What's confusing about the pools to you? Honestly, I think Bup is kind of like in a bit of a he's in his rest stage because honestly he usually wins like the silver brackets if like he's kind of like he used to be like high silver low gold type level, but he hasn't been playing recently, so he has to like kind of find his footing again. But it also comes with the price of like, you know, there's a lot of top and high level players like entering, which is, you know, never a bad thing. But, you know, to kind of balance it out like completely, there needs to be more beginner and newer players playing the tournament as well. But it's either like everyone wants to play in the afternoon or in the morning when I can't really, you know, host them, or you know they're too scared because the thought of losing to like, you know, players is scary to them, even though it wasn't gonna affect like their bracket run in the first place. But I can't really force people to, you know, play if they don't want to. Because there's people who signed up in like the, you know, like the website, but like just didn't sign up on Battle5, so we had to, you know, ignore them. I wouldn't call it cursed. It's just kind of like the format is for them, but they have to actually, you know, want to play in him. Because I know Clover has to like is recovering from moving because they did move recently. So I know they would be playing every Carbuncle corner or otherwise, but they have they got their first apartment. I don't need to be in the way of that. Like if honestly, if the brackets were like uneven, I'd put Bup in like the same. I'd still put Bup in like silver bracket, but give him like a lower seating. But since like the signups are like dead even, I'd like have to make them even. Because there would be like one player left over, and if I had the choice and I saw the results, I would put Bup in silver bracket with you, Misu Tart, but I can't because we have even players right now. Eight free each bracket. Then again, maybe I should try to like still like I don't know. I'll kind of try to see something about it to where like even if there are even signups, I can try to make the brackets a little bit see how that works out. But I don't know. I kind of feel like that kind of messes with like the whole, you know, it's like the formula is like really clean. It's just like people have to want to show up. Like right now, the bracket numbers are even. If we had like all 21 people check in, then yeah, that would be like a call on me to say, okay, this person may have lost to Mitsutard, but they do play on the same skill level, so I do think they can hang in this bracket with them. But right now we don't have the privilege to do that because we have even numbers and even signups all across the board, so I can't really do such a thing. Plus, like I said, he is kind of in a rest right now, so maybe he does need the bronze bracket to build up his way back into silver. So that's also a reason. Because, like I said, he is really good. He's really gifted. He just needs to like get his groove back, if that makes sense. Did these two already play? Let's see, Group E. I think Group G is already playing. Is Group E having issues? Dreamca versus Pink Light. Okay. Well, I'll join this room in the meantime. Two France players. I feel like Dan is on a breakpoint to get silver one day. He just needs to, you know, what was I gonna say? There's like a wall he has to like break through, but I think he's kind of close to it. He needs to like put the pieces together. I mean, I meant for like future carbon component. Yeah, you might be a little cooked because, like I said, Free Mika and Hiku. Wait, no, that's not who you face against. Who are you facing against? Who did you go against? No, wait. Who was that? Excuse me, you're not included in this. Hiku, get them. Get him. Hiku. Hiku, you gotta get him. Throw the baguettes at him. Get him! Hiku, what are you doing? Okay. Damn, Noburi's going crazy in the Discord chat. Okay, I think this is the last match we have to get through for all the pool matches, so don't put me into Mitsutart. Juice, can you put me in Misu Tart, you literally just beat someone. I can't. Should've just done worse, I guess. Mystery player is crazy. There you go. Correct person. Go get him. Okay, now while these two battle out, I am going to assume that everyone else is done, which they are. So I am going to now work on seeding the other brackets. Going along with the results that I have currently. What the fuck? Misu Tart, what the hell? What's this spam in chat? You might be a higher silver. Mayhaps. But that's a good thing. Like, I kind of... Like, one of these days, I wish I had, like, enough staff to where, like, they can do the streaming, they can do the bracket managing, and then I can actually play one. Because I think I do pretty poor. But it's okay. Okay, so let's get these brackets ready. Oops. Oops. Sorry if you hear a lot of typing. Well, you're going to, because I have nothing to do with my life. That was almost an all clear from Hiku. Let's see. Yep. No clear upsets. Actually, can I just do this? Make my life a little bit easier. Okay, I can. Wait, doesn't that break? Wait, no, it doesn't because of the extra red. Dang, Hiku's resourceful. It still has extra yellows across the columns 1 and 3. Okay, let's see what we got here for geese. Oh. Well, you know what? What can you really do? I wonder... Which I kind of can't right now, but... Yeah, I can't do the thing I was going to, because now there's... Yeah, I know you would. I'm kind of washed right now, though. Most because I've been playing Mario Kart instead. Mario Kart World, to be exact. Mm, hmm. 6. Hang on, let me see if I can get something here. Huh. Well, then it would just be... No, I feel like I'd just be worse. Yeah, this is gonna be worse if I did like that. Okay. Never mind. But I wonder if I could just... No, can't do that. I gotta decide soon, though. Okay. Nice match from Miku. Let's go. Sorry I didn't commentate most of that. Oops. Can't do that. Alright, guys. What do you... Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, yeah. Seawell is playing swap. Actually, nah. This will be the tool. Alright. Uno momentos. Okay. Got all the seeds ready. I just need to put them in the tournament. So if you're here, tell everyone to wait a second so I can get the other brackets seeded. Actually, I'll seed bronze first. Actually, before I do that. I have to change these to 8 players now. Make sure there's no additional text I have to enter. Yep. Okay. We're set. So let's seed this one. So I'm going to be seeding bronze and then silver, and I'm going to spectate gold bracket. So if you see your thing that says you may start your match, you can just go ahead and do that. But I need a minute to seed all 3 brackets, so give me a moment. Alright. Bronze bracket is seeded. Double checking once again. Make sure to put in info text. This looks good. Oops. Hang on, let me put this on so that people know that I'm working. Okay, seed the bracket. Solo bracket, all players, yep. Okay. Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, if you thought the polls were cursed, then yeah, that's all I'm gonna say at this point. All right, 1. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, all brackets are seated. Give me uno momento. Open link new tab, open link new tab. You may now start your break. Freshwater, please shut up. Stop spoiling this. Good luck to all. Alright. Bronze start, silver start, and gold start. Alright, go ahead. Good luck, everyone. Have fun. Oh my god, I have choices. Who do I want to spectate first? Like, I only watch them, but like, Nobori versus Hiku's kind of like I never get to watch. I never get to watch these two play. Spectating. Get him. They're like, Cooperi isn't sober. I'm like, well, yeah, there's too many people. I wonder what. You know what? I probably should. Oops. In hindsight, I probably should have probably taken those two and just made Silver like a really shorter. I don't know. It's just hard to really like plan this out. It's like you just gotta like do it once and then configure it afterwards. You know, I'm gonna let that. I'm gonna let them. I'm gonna let them do that. They can they can talk. Oh, should just lost your rocket, I guess. Uh, okay, I'll have to tweak a few things with this with the PGRS happening, but that'll be that'll be win. You must win. Lock in. Lock in. Don't worry. Like I said, this I kind of have to like take it how I kind of have to like do it how it is at face value, and then tweak it the next time because like I said, people it's people's like chances or sorry, it's up to people if they want to sign up or not. But you kind of have to like trust the vision that I have that I can like tweak it the next time because like right now I kind of have to like abide by the rules this time or abide by like the original rules this time and then tweak it out later. So if you're worried that this is gonna be like this like all the time just because of the PGRS, then my honest advice is don't. It's like I said, I have to like now that I can like see this is happening, I can like kind of fix it. Right now, everything is kind of just this way, and I kind of partially want to say that I'm a one woman show right now, so you kind of have to let me do what's easier for me right now. I don't really have a staff on this right now, so you kind of need to let me cook. So the bottom line of the story is, trust me, bro. Because right now I have to. Because right now this is kind of like my experimentation. Because like I can't like hold the tournament up just because I have to make like an adjustment every time. So you kind of need to just, like I said, just trust me. I have ideas on how to make the bracket stages a little bit more improved next time. You just need to let me figure it out, though. Because if you give up just because of like one like weird pull or bracket round or run, then I think that kind of says more about yourself than me. Just saying. But trust me, I will. I have ideas. Ideas I couldn't really set into motion this time because kind of already too late and don't really have anyone else who can like do it for me while I handle this type thing. Is kind of more of like I have to do this like now because I don't want people to think I'm slow. So just trust me, things will be fine. But I also kind of don't want to like post. I kind of want to like make an announcement of all this in the server because I don't want people to think, you're unprofessional. I'm like, that's not what's happening right now. People just gotta trust me. That being said, a cleave, is that how you say it? I was gonna say something else completely, and I don't think it was the right answer. Oops, that is not. It's good. All right. Hopefully that makes them stop complaining. This is why I play Mario Kart now. And I just want to reiterate too, sorry, I don't want to sound like I'm going on forever. Um, the PC brackets are easier for me to run by myself because, like I said, I don't have to stream. I usually just have the players just play. But I gotta stream and do bracket stuff, so this shit's hard. And it'll make it a lot less if people just like I don't like my bracket. Can you kill me? Like, please don't do that. I'm doing the best I can. But you also gotta trust me when I say that, I'm listening. Your complaints are valid, most of them, or your concerns rather. But you gotta let me do this. I can't help you if you keep giving up all the time. You gotta do what I tell myself all the time every time I'm throwing up in the bathroom. You just gotta thug it out. It's like if I had like made the adjustments I need to make, I'd have to like redo the brackets, redo the number of signups, gotta redo the details, and that just takes so much time as like one person. So like that alone just is kind of why like I'm just kind of just making it this way so it's easier for me to run. Because if I had like someone else who's like who can dedicate the time to handle the Battlefight stuff while I like focus on streaming and make sure people are doing their matches and stuff. Then we could throw twists and we can actually adjust as we play, but we don't have that luxury right now. We kind of need to let the chips fall where they may, and then if there's something that we can see or do better about, we have to play it next time. Right now, I can't do that, so let me cook. Like, you kind of need to chill out, chill the beans. How is Outcleave so good? Like, literally years of practice. Why can't I have that? Why can't I do that? Because I don't do that. That being okay, now with everything being said, I kind of dig how Accleve is doing his transitions, and Hiku was not letting him do them. How rude! Like, my team lost to K9. Yeah, both of them are really good. By 12 points? What the fuck? They're gonna be like, Juice, why were you not here for this war? I'm like, I have a tournament. I have tournaments to run. Sorry, I'm not just some. Sorry, I'm just not. I'm sorry, I'm not a stupid girl that only plays Mario Kart. I'm a stupid girl that plays Puyo and Mario Kart. Best of both worlds, actually. And now there's a help desk. Been working on a workaround for that. He gotta fight. Okay. Is that gonna cut? Wait, no, that's not gonna cut. Ugh, okay, sorry about that. I just need to trust me. Trust me, guys, I'm doing my best. Okay, as long as I understand that the process just has to be trusted. Like, I have ideas to try to counteract this. I just need to... Oh, crap. It was 7-6 Alec live. Someone remember that. Well, I can go back and stream and enter it. Well, right now you're playing right now. There you go. Scores won't be correct, but... Okay, with all that being said, I don't know if the scores, I don't know if they're the exact scores I needed for the PGRS, but if they are needed, then just put them in the chat, and we'll work on them together. Spectating. Because like for Battlefy, like it doesn't let me put like the exact scoring of the sets. I don't do like best of how many games, so best of 1 game, best of 2, best of 3, best of 5, stuff like that. What I've been thinking is try to make it like a best of 7 game, but like I don't want it to be like, I don't know if it'll just be a thing where it's just like I have to make sure the other person has 7 games and the other person has to have like 6 games for it to count or not. Because like, what if someone goes like, what if it only takes it as like 5 or something weird like that? Like, I don't know, 5-3 or something like that. Because that would be a best of 7 game, but I don't want the Battlefy to think, oh, they only played 7 matches or 5 matches. But with that being said, that's literally a Battlefy thing. I don't know why that's happening or why that needs to happen. But that's the way that they have it as. So, whoops. Like it's something that I physically cannot fix for some reason. Like Battlefy has to like take the complaint and then actually apply it, type thing. Otherwise, if like challenge has ever have an update where I can do groups into double elimination like this, then I can see a reason to go to challenge instead. But right now, I don't. But yeah. Sorry, someone said something really funny. I had to laugh at it. Alright, how's bronze bracket looking? Oh, bup. Trust is a process. You gotta trust in me. Right. Nobody versus a cleave. Alright. The winner semis, I believe? Wait. Yes, winner semis. I forgot. I forgot. Look at that. 5 different things. 5 different recipes of lasagna. Nobody's really going for style points here, apparently. Let's see if the Seed 4 can take down the Seed 1 of this tournament. Wait, who did? Oh, okay. I see the visions. I see the strats. I see the pass to Walmart. Oh my god, that's such a clever way to actually launch your chain. Have like a clean foundation for it when you come back to it. And only have to deal with that too. I need to be taking notes. I need to step it the frick up. But I also need to like make time to play more Puyo instead of Mario Kart. But I don't know, Mario Kart's just really fun to play. I'm having fun learning. No one has called me a slur in that game yet. I say yet because it's bound to happen eventually. Because, you know, people get really unhinged about Mario Kart for some reason. But I think the difference is like in Mario Kart Wii and like 8 Deluxe, I didn't really have like an actual team. But now I do, so I have like a network of people supporting me this time. Instead of just freeballing it myself. Because honestly, if this continues, I might just have 2 games I just play competitively for like a long time. I really wanted it to be like Splatoon, but like, I don't know, Splatoon is just... It's still a fun game, and I do enjoy playing it, you know, casually, but you also can't do that anymore in that game. Like, whatever they did to Increase series, it's just really hard for me to enjoy the game. Because now, like, every match is like a fight for your life. So it's kind of hard for like someone who just wants to, you know, play like a series or 2, just match up against like the top 500 of Takaroka, like appearing in all your matches against you. And it's like, yeah, maybe I'll give that a pass. Thankfully, I already climbed to S plus 10, so I don't have to deal with it anymore. But like all this could be solved if they literally just made Anarchy open. Like, not League, not mixed in with League, just a solo casual mode where you can play the ranked modes without having to worry too much about ranked or ranking points. Because my ass is not about to go to Turf War just to play casual Splatoon, alright? It's not happening. It will never happen. I'll never respect it. I don't respect people who tell me to just play Splat Turf War if I went casual. Or the true casual experience. Ooh, Newberg got the all clear and Ackleve didn't. And he's ahead by 1. Or by about to be 3 now. I can't count. Or add. Or subtract. Or divide. Or multiply. Or square root. Or PEMDAS. Or cube it. Or cube. CC today's so crazy. Yep, it sure is. But, like I said before, trust the process. I will fix it for next time. And, again, running it solo, so I'm kind of doing the option that's less stress on me. Instead of just having to pause everything just to adjust something. But you just gotta touch. You just gotta trust. Just trust me and I'll fix it. But you gotta give me the time of day to fix it. I think next Switch CC when I have all my streamers and everyone, together, then we can officially we can solve the problems together that we see. Also, Misutard, I just want to point out, well, damn, I can't say it because it's going to be spoilers when I do clip this out, but I think you should be pretty proud of yourself so far. You should be pretty proud of yourself. I'm not gonna say why because we're still in the match and I need to keep. Wait, hang on. This is gold bracket. I can say it. Yeah, nice win against Ryder. I keep forgetting this is gold bracket. And gold bracket's like the last one, so people would have already seen it by now. Yeah, Ryder's a tough cookie. He beats me sometimes. He beats me like he's like really even with me. You beat him. And he beat Lau too. So I think that's something you should be proud of. So don't be like, actually I don't think I belong here even though Lau is below. Like, no, don't be like that. So very proud even though you are kind of killing me today with all the I'm cursed. I'll still be proud of you. But also trust the process. Damn it. Mike Wazowski. Uh-oh. Got a cleave. That's not enough. Oh no. A cleave. Sao clearly has apparently unlocked. Oh, sorry, he's locked. Sorry. Didn't mean to say unlocked. Like an achievement. I mean, it is an achievement, but not like an not like an an Xbox achievement where it's like they don't. Wait, is that how they sound on Xbox? Where it's like they don't. Is that the correct noise? I never played Xbox before. I just know Xbox because of like that one meme with like Uno or something. Yeah, we should play swap. Hell yeah, Ryder. Let's play swap mode. On a well, actually, let's play swap mode IRL because I don't know if you want to go through the. Wait, actually, if you don't mind the Puyo Tetris 2 swap, like then yeah, we can play that because my Switch 2 will not let me play Puyo Tetris 1 anymore. It can let me play champions though sometimes, but I have to be really lucky and I have to play. I have to act very nicely. GG's, GG's. I forgot the actual score. I think it was like 7-4, 7-3, 1-2. I'll go back. I can go back and get that though. Not two. Ew. 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 Illegal. Illegal. Kill him. Mods, get him. Wait, do I have mods? I do have mods, but they're on vacation. That's it. Chat, get him. Free, get him pass. Alright, Dan versus Zanyu is still in process. I do not need to look at Discord right now. Well, if I need to, I don't need to look at. I can look at my phone, not well. Like, well. Look who it is. I think we are waiting. Yeah, we're waiting on Don versus Zanyu. Whoa, upsets. Whoa, upsets galore. AOD it's kind of locked in right now. Yeah, we have to fucking, I don't know, we have to where's like the underground, where's like the underground railroad of like, just lands, of just travel, just zoom. We gotta, I don't know, we gotta delete the president. Or we can just, why can't we just, make, why can't we do it? What? Traitor! Diamond athlete, that's a Tetris. Ew. Wait, why is it showing everyone's Tetris thing? What? Is this all just Tetris? Does it not show us the Puyos? Ew. Sega, I found a glitch in the system. It's called I don't want to see Tetris titles. I'm so stupid. Yeah, if my Switch 2 ever lets me play Puyo Tetris 1, then I would be down to play. I'd like to play. I'd love a reason to play Swap these days. Music Tire doesn't act anymore. I'm probably just not good enough for him anymore. Even though I beat him most of the time. Then again, he probably wants to not play on Tetris, but Tetris 2, and I agree. But he also has been playing more Tetris, so maybe I kind of hate him. I don't know. I'll have to read up on that. Ew. Yeah, it's just all showing the Tetris ratings. Like, where are the Puyo ratings? Beat them up. I just said beat them up. Ew. Mixed versus gross packs. You do better than that. As someone who never attends PAX and probably will never attend PAX but wants to, do better than that, PAX. You're better than this. Don't do that ever again, PAX. But at least you won. Also, we gotta wait for this guy to turn on his console. Girl, why do people have to need to tell me when they're not gonna sign up? Like, what am I supposed to do with this information? Like, what do you want me to do about this? I can't just bring the tournament to you. Either you play or you don't. Those are the only option. those are the only option. Wow, I know how to speak. Uh. No. No, I missed. No, I missed it. I missed it. Enjoy. Alright, no winners finals for us, sadly. We gotta go. We gotta get something quick. I was waiting for the room for so long. Alright. Well, I think we're just waiting here for a bit. Sal says the dream's alive. What did he mean by this? What did he mean by this? Hope the dream do be alive. That's what he just said. And you know what? He was right. How about enjoy? Well, I hope you guys like this music, because that's all we're going to be listening to in my voice. Hopefully they save that match, or record it in some way. Otherwise, we might be cooked. Alright, DDRD and Hiko are already playing. Cleve and AOD are playing right now. Rubble, ew. Ew. It's all just Tetris, man. I don't want to watch this. What are you doing here? Yeah, I've been kicked from the room. Wait, am I on... I'm gonna spectate on it. How would you kick me out from that? Excuse me, you can just ban spec. Oh yeah, you can actually. I think. Isn't this game telling me that I really shouldn't be doing that? Never look at Tetris. Oh yeah, no, that's ass. They should have at least made it like a best of two, first of three set. So like a first of three set 2 times at the very least. That's like having a Smash tournament, but having it as like one match with 2 stock. Just one singular match, not an O2. Just like one singular, or actually just like yeah, just one match. That's it. What are they thinking? I feel like there's like a Tetris tournament on the side that's taking place at the same time as us. Yeah, that was kind of silly. Yeah, that sounds like some silly man work. You know, it'd be really funny if I just started playing Mario Kart on stream right now while we wait for matches. And then people are just like, "That's not Puyo Puyo. That's Mario Kart. You fucking liar." I was like, "Well, I gotta wait for matches. I don't like. What am I supposed to do? What did they mean by this?" Everyone's already fighting. Everyone's already kung fu fighting. Eh, Not Riley saying fighting for my life out here. Not the OG. At least the brackets are still coming along nicely. Hope you enjoy. I just put hope you enjoy. Alright. We got one match in. Let's go. Let's go. Let's do it. Ew. Ew, ew, double L. What? You trying to. What? Religion? Forced? Get him. Get him. He's doing it. MVP. This is not the match I need to be watching right now. I like it's a nice touch. I like it's a nice touch. Yeah, clinic reviews. I am in fact beating the washed alligator. Um, You know what, me sweetheart? I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna let you think that, and we're gonna see if you're right. Freddy, ew, Tetris. Like everywhere you go, it's just freaking Tetris. Bum, 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 bum. Oops, I thought that was the next thing I had to look at. Yeah, Pax, make it swap. If you do not make it swap, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna cry. Not that I ever watched a PAX to begin with. I just hear about it from other people that go there. But you better do it, or else I'm gonna be very dissatisfied, not customer. God, I really hope that these players are actually saving their matches so we can see what's going on. I know Dan is streaming it, but like, I don't know. I think my computer would just fucking die if I let it. If I like go to Dan's stream while I'm streaming myself, because I already have like a bunch of tabs open. Well, I have to have the 3 bracket tabs open, and then one for YouTube chat, and then one for Twitch chat. Yo, thanks for the 1 bit, Sally. Wait, yeah, 1 bit. Thank you for that. Now we're on our way to 500 followers. Just need 10 more followers on Twitch. Calling out the dude who I think you who I think you side for wide against a kid in round 1. What the hell, man? What? Mods, get him. Wait, I'm the only mod here. Chat, get him. You have my full permission. You have my permission to get that man. Find him. Find him. I want to see how close this game is between Dan and Hiku, but like, I can't. I have to trust. I've always told people to trust, but now I have to trust. Or maybe I can just see if my... No, I don't want to risk my computer just busting my walls and be like, nope. Ew. Everywhere you go, it's all just freaking Tetris, man. not... Salvine like it's on boy. I'm crying. Spectating. Oh, we're having a legendary match apparently. Alright. I'm not gonna spoil it though. You guys will have to see. He just said it's on, boy. I missed a whole arc. I missed a whole arc. They're just like this. They're just like this. I'll be your Cynthia. I'll be your Cynthia. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Think Hiku prefers using Discord? Oh, we can, Oh, there he goes. Yeah. I just said yeah. I don't know what I'm talking. I'm just spitting. She has more viewers on YouTube. Yeah. I mean, I've always told myself that I was gonna try to just do only YouTube, but I don't know. Something about Twitch just, I don't know. Just something about it, man. Just makes me want to keep streaming on Twitch as well as YouTube. But like, I don't know if I would like. There needs to be like some strong incentive for me to actually like stream only on Twitch for like a stream or two. Twitch has brain cells. Well, no, neither has brain cells if you really think about it. I don't think you can. You'd have to like spam the link. But either way, I welcome either one. I'm not picky. I just like to stream on Twitch, and I like people having options. You know, not like Mario. You did raid. Why didn't I piece that together? I need to find out why my others didn't work. But thanks for the raid. Appreciate it, Mr. Dan, the Godfather. How was your stream, even though I knew exactly what you were doing? It was so close. Yeah, I bet. I was like waiting for like hours. I was waiting forever. It's been a century. Just waiting with bated breath. But I'm happy that more people are trying out the format. That's what I'm grateful for. Like people are like not just shooing away like, oh, it's another juice tournament. Oh, it's another juice tournament. She's probably gonna fuck it up. People are actually trusting. People are like, you know what, juice can cook. Like I've always been able to. You just didn't give me the chance to. You didn't believe. 20 people is a lot for one person to manage. Yeah. Nice back-to-back all. Wait, was that another all clear from EQ? Or did he have one all that? Either way, happy to have the player seeing it my way. Juice will improve anyway. True. But first, I need to get off my ass of my. Well, I don't know. Like I said, Minecraft's just really fun to play. Yes, give me a moment. Okay, I'm back. What was I saying? I forgot. Had to sign out my the aid for for my grandma. Whoa. 3-0 for Hiku. Also, I just went ahead and like just brought my whole tin of protein muffins here with me. Yeah, I mean, like I said, like it was clearly going to be like more like high level play, like top level player, like heavy, because like, but like we honestly haven't like had that happen before this tournament. Like there would be like a couple of like high level, like top level players that would play in these, and that's it. It's not like it's never been like top level player heavy, you know. And I expect it to happen when the P when we accept to do this. It's just that you know the people who are not top level or high level or the lower players, they need to like give us, and by us I mean me, some time to kind of see how it goes at first, and then test the waters, test the waters, and then adjust later. Because like it's not like I said, it's not gonna like hurt just to do it once and then just adjust it afterwards. I can't like the thing with these tournaments is like it takes a lot of time to actually get it right and make sure that it's both easier for you to follow and for everyone else to like work along with. Is that it's kind of like really hard to like it's not gonna be perfect every time. So that's why like if I like make adjustments just to like make like someone in like the lower tiers like happier with their bracket runs, it's just gonna be hard for me to like do that and then keep the tournament to like a good pace, because I don't want the tournament to be held on my account just because I have to make an adjustment. So I kind of have to do something, and like I said, like imagine like 1,000 times already. I'm running the solo, so I kind of have to do the option that like is easy for me to follow, for me to execute, and then we can, adjust it like I said down the line. So as long as you guys give me the time and patience to kind of fix these, so that way when we do get like a higher brigade or more people help on hands on deck with these, then I can like afford to like you know take my time and say, okay, maybe we should do this for this tournament. To be honest, seeding is not super hard, but it's also kind of like it's kind of just you need to account for a few things, because like I said, we had 25 people sign up, but only 25 people like you know got their check-ins. But to be fair, the person that didn't check in somehow thought we were playing PC, even though the sign literally said we're doing a Switch tournament. But you know, like if we had like that one extra person, then one person could have just been put to like one bracket. For instance, I know Mitsutart and Lao are really high. Like they're not really sorry, not high. They're really similar skill level, but like Lao got kind of the worst end of the deal because he had like two kind of high level players. Well, not well two like a high level player and like a really good player in his in his pool run. So he got the bronze bracket and Mitsutart eventually evidently got the better end of the deal, got silver bracket. He's still taking names on this regardless. He still took names. He still beat the person who beat. No, sorry, he lost. The point is, sometimes the brackets are gonna be a little bit not the most favored, but you gotta take it with a grain of salt because, like I said, I can't stop everything just to make one person happy. But the people they're gonna face because that's just not how it works. You just gotta sometimes take your losses with them. Take your P's with your Q's. But if there's ever a situation where we have uneven signups with 25th person, then someone can be we can put that one extra person into the bracket that fits them the better. So even if the brackets aren't even, we can actually assure that the person who is the odd one out gets into the best bracket for them. Because yes, I know that having Kuperi and Niru in normal super acceptance isn't the best call, but we have so many high level players there that I can't just make the gold bracket 10 players and then the other brackets I don't know 6 and 8 or really uneven numbers. Because the format is still really good for newer and lower lap players. They just have to want to play them. Because if you don't want to play them, then I don't know. I can't help you. I can't help someone who doesn't want to be helped. If you're seeing these as tournaments and you're just oh, what's the point? I'm not gonna beat these people in the bracket. I might as well just DQ. Take it as kind of a learning experience. Okay, the tournaments are really stacked if these players are here, so maybe I can learn something from them. Because 9 times out of 10, if you ask someone, "Hey, what can I do?" or "What have you seen in my gameplay that I could be doing better?" they'll probably tell you. You just gotta want to help yourself. Because we can't force you to help yourself. And obviously, complaining to me is not going to help your case. That's going to make me think that you are a silly person. Not that anyone's done it before anyone else. There were some concerns and comments, but you know, they're the usual. They're the usual, so they kind of know what's up. So I'm not too worried about it. I'm just glad that new high level players and top level players actually giving this format a try. Although some of them are staying up later than they should be because of time zone differences, I appreciate them coming out and trying what I have to offer. And hoping that they use this to hey, maybe we should have more tournaments like this where anyone can win their bracket or something like that. This is getting spotlight for that, which is great. I'm glad if people are experiencing these, and maybe we won't just have only double elimination tournaments all the time. I know you didn't want to play today, Freshwater. You don't have to repeat that every time. You also don't have to tell me every time you don't want to play. You just unrig yourself. You just unrig yourself, and that can be the end of it. I never really got the notion. I never really got why people decide they need to tell me that, hey, I'm not going to play this season. I'm okay, then don't do it. What am I supposed to do about that information? The fuck am I going to do about it? Ugh. The point being, I'm just glad that the high level players are actually witnessing what I have to offer, and aren't just shooing me away just because, I'm Juice. And I'm, sometimes I fuck shit up. Not on purpose, but, sometimes it happens. But at least try. You can't tell me I can't try. What the heck? Sorry, I spent the whole time complaining. I spent the whole time, venting. Didn't witness a whole match. What the heck? If you must kick your weight. Oh, apparently there was someone just locked in the entire time. I mean, okay. I don't want people to think that I don't want people to think like I'm upset or anything, okay? I think what I did was really good. Like, some people just need to, know that, hey, this is a one-woman show right now, so I kind of need to do the option that works for me right now. But you also don't have to tell me everything that goes wrong with your run. Gotta trust Auntie Juice. Because I also gotta take care of. I kind of have to I have to also monitor the other brackets alone. I know I had a mod that was playing, but you know, I don't want them to play and have to do too much wadding work. I mean, they could technically still do it, but more of the story is I may or may not need more staff running these tournaments for me, with me. But that's gonna take some time. Match point though. But next CC we should have me, myself, Dusty, and Awesome back for the next Switch CC. And then you can all see the different brackets. Unless this is the one time we get a bunch of people that we actually get to run 4 brackets again. Which, to be fair, we could have had 4 brackets here, but then that would have just been 6 players per bracket. Which probably would have made the things a little bit more. Last time unfortunately, I will have to get those. I will have to put those in the Shadow Realm. Yeah, he was locked in. Yeah, this is why Gold Bracket's the way it is right now. Because just top level players just playing in it, and we like that. We love that for them. Alright, now we have the losers semis, finally. Wait, no, that was losers semis. This losers finals now. Not Lance saying cook bup or I'll disown you. Or I'm disowning you. I'm crying. Y'all are crazy. Crazy lore. Spectating. Yeah, Kiku was kind of was it? But yeah, CC19. Yeah, those are gonna have to be a wash, unfortunately, because I still need to, because like I said, one of my streamers that usually streams the brackets, he went on vacation before recording and commenting the other brackets for those, and that just puts me way too behind. And I don't know, and I don't really I know the lineup for the other CC, but it could be. But I remember Dan DCing through all of his brackets, so every match with him was kind of a loss, and people probably won't have to replay it anymore. It's just too much work that I don't think it's worth right now. Plus, like I said, I'm still working on CC18 itself being I have to make the numbers for theirs. I have to record my part. I have to wait for Dusty to send their part over, and I have to wait for Awesome to come back from vacation so we can send his part over. Phenotype already recorded his part and sent back to me. So I'm kind of waiting for those two to send their stuff back to me so I can just get all that pushed out. So bottom of the story is, yeah, 19 is going to have to be a wash, unfortunately. Not that I wanted to do it, but it's just way too much right now, and I'm way too backed up right now. And I don't want to have to do that again, so this CC I'm going to go through it no matter what. Hopefully people have been saving replays, and hopefully people know the way to record them or whatever the case may be. One day I'm gonna realize I don't need to be doing all that. I forgot where I was looking. I forgot what I was looking for on the list stream. Alright. What was I looking for? How's the bracket doing right now? How's that looking? Oh. The first two is 9. Okay, I feel like... Okay, all 3 brackets are on losers finals right now. So, that's good. You feel bad for Void because he... Well, that's kind of the thing with, the PGRS. Like, there's going to be more tough competition. So, of course, Void is going to experience that too. So, I don't think Void is as heartbroken about it. Or maybe I don't know. I don't know. But I think Void would rather have like someone who's really challenging to beat, because I think last time he lost the CC to Shiro Brawl, he wanted him back. His quote was literally just, "Where's Shiro Brawl?" Or "Where's Shiro?" So I think he likes the competition that gives him run for his money. And I think that's like what we need more of sometimes too. Ooh, Hiku's blocking him out. I don't know what happened in the earlier brackets, but something was brewing. Something was up. Okay, I was worried. Yeah, everyone should be on the losers finals now. And I forgot that I need to actually do the winners quotes thingy. So I gotta work on that. Loud9 is so similar to you. Well, I do not have a judgment on that because I have not seen you both play together. But I'm sure it is great. I do not mean to be condescending at all. I promise. Okay, so we need... this person and that person. That person. That person. And we need that person. That person. Okay. What's up, Miles? Oh, nice. I keep telling myself I need to go back into like playing Ascension matches, but my stupid ass keeps playing Mario Kart all the time. It's just really fun. I need to relock into Mario. I need to relock back in. But I'm also having fun streaming a game that's not Puyo. Really need a game where like I just don't have to stress about it all the time. Yeah, it's kind of a comfort game. It's kind of a comfort game, even though it causes me discomfort at times. But it's a fun game. It's a fun discomfort. I know it's not what I'm known for, and my viewership is gonna tank because of it, but I'm having fun. The stream I did like on Wednesday was like 8.5 hours just because I was just having that much fun with the game. Like I need more streams like that where I'm just enjoying my ass. Let me just make sure this is saved. Yep. Yeah, you were already able to. I don't know if I'd say this game is mentally draining. It's kind of just like I kind of just don't want to feel like I only have to do like rank is the only thing I can really do. But like at the same time, I kind of don't want to go against egotistical players that only want to fight me just because they know they can beat me, and then I somehow beat them, and then they get mad at me. I don't know, like it's just kind of hard to kind of want to like stream Puyo all the time when like my only option is like ranked or fight someone that I probably will hate afterwards just because they give me weird vibes because of how arrogant they can be. And that's always usually my luck when I find someone who like, hey, we're like even blows. We can definitely. And then like sometimes people in the chat just backseat for no fucking reason. Like, take a chill pill. People can lose and you won't bust your balls. Like I promise you, I promise you, no one's coming to bust your balls just because I lost. All right. Like backseating when I'm trying to like focus is just really fucking annoying. Like I know they mean well, but like also they're not in the situation that I'm in, so they can't really. No. They shall not. Like people like tell them not to tell them what to do, or like you're not in this tournament. They're like, you're being sorry. I'm trying to help. Like, yeah, you're not fucking helping right now. Like right now, you're kind of being the opposite of help. Like it's not like an ego thing on my part either. It's just I don't want to hear all the, hey, you know what you could have done at that moment if you didn't fucking. I'm just like, why are you like why are you here? We already have people like that IRL. It's called our parents. It's called our parents. Ooh, he barely didn't even get that. What the fudge? Like, if I ask for, like, help, then that's a different story. But if I didn't ask for your help, I don't want your help. Like, I don't need you to, you know... I don't need you to tell me what I could be doing better if I don't ask for it. People just offer to help, and, like, it's the wrong attitude in the wrong time. Okay, trying to make sure I can get all these missions situated. Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't like people do that. Like, why are you so condescending for no reason? All right, let me get this message sent out. Box about it is so wild, but it's so true at the same time. Congrats. Yeah, exactly. Like, people need to stop doing that shit. It's so annoying. Like, why do you like? Why do people feel like just because I lost doesn't means just means I need to be criticized or I'm open to it? Like, no, there's time and place for that. And that was it's not the time when I literally just got my balls busted. You know? Bragamy. Sometimes the criticism I get is just, have you tried fucking not being ass, or have you tried not being colorblind? I'm like, well, gee, thanks. All right, and I believe it is. Wow, what colorblind? No, like literally, that's some of the criticisms I get. Like, have you tried not being colorblind? Have you tried being norm? Like, why didn't I think about that? Yeah, that happened all the time when like I was just playing like Puyo Tetris one ranked at some points in Champions to extent, and then people would come into the chat and I'm having like a bad losing streak. And like, have you ever tried just using the alphabet skin? I'm like, no, I don't want to use the fucking alphabet skin just so I can play the game. All right. If I'm gonna be making content for the game like I'm doing now, I gotta use what people can see, and people don't want to see alphabet soup on the board. Ouchie. Oh my god, that's such a good backup chain for Hiku. Yeah, people fucking ask me to play with the Sonic skins. I'm kind of like, no, the Sonic Puyos are fucking ugly. Like, I don't want to play with the. I don't want to play with those Puyos staring at me. Sonic looking at me like I'm a convicted murderer, like I'm fucking Dr. Eggman or some shit. Like, I promise you, I don't want to play with that shit, and nobody should have to play with that shit either. Oh my gosh, like, the suggestions people have when they don't have the problem that you're having is fucking wild. Aqua was fine. Aqua was default until gummies got introduced, and now I'm using gummies. And gummies work better for me than Aqua, so. But literally all Sig has to do, like, I like the colorblind feature, but like, I don't think it should mess with the whole screen. They should just let us mess with like set our own colors for the Puyos so we can adjust them better. Like a whole hex slider type thing. And that can actually be good for challenges too, so that way they can just like, can I win with every color being the same? Or every like, that's good content right there. I think that's really, and that's the reason why, because like that's literally the whole reason why like I don't use the colorblind options in Puyo when I'm recording, or I know if I'm like gonna need to. Oh, that's a cut for Zanyu. But yeah, if I know if other people are gonna watch this, I kind of don't need to. I kind of don't want the whole screen to be my colorblindness because people are gonna complain about that. Trust me, when I asked S2 to try it out on stream so I can actually see what's going on his board better, everyone in the chat got so fucking mad at me. Or mad at the thing that I asked him to turn it back off. Like, just turn it off. Like, people were so fucking pissed that they had to deal with, that my colorblind asked them to see what was going on. That's the power of PGRS. Close matches all the time, and we get to see it here in Carbuncle's corner. Join. We want you here. Oops, all match points. That is such a crazy thing, and it's so true at the same time. Oh, Zanyu Gaido. He has up his shade now. Okay. Now Hiku has to come up with something spectacular right now. I don't know if that's spectacular though. Where's the reds? You need the reds. Where's the lamb sauce? No lamb sauce for Gordon Ramsay. Zanyu guy goes to rematch Noburina, aka Riona, at grand finals. Oh my gosh, the lamb sauce literally was not there anymore. It just wasn't there. No more. No more lamb or sauce. I've been watching too much Hell's Kitchen, sorry. I've been watching too much Gordon Ramsay himself, honestly. I don't know why. like I would hate to work for him, but I like watching him. I like watching him. I don't know why. His shows, to be exact. I don't know about Hotel Nightmares. I kind of watched one episode and I was like, I don't think I want to see Gordon do all that. just stay in the kitchen and keep every inch of your clothes on. Don't take any of that off, please. Because they just show because like this one scene of like Hotel Nightmares or whatever, or Hotel Hell, like he literally just they showed like a whole clip of him washing his bare ass. Like, why? I don't want to see that shit. I just put wowies. Dude, have you seen the new show Secret Service with Gordon Ramsay? Oh yeah, I'm gonna start. I'm in. But yeah, have y'all watched that? Like, oh my god, the thing, like the second episode was so fucking like, I wanted to, I was going to commit a crime. Like that guy is so fucked up. What's up, Azalea Sparks? You paid for that? Not the pay for that. No. Crimes. Not Miles saying he'd pay for Gord for like fucking bare Gordon Ramsay booty on stream. I'm crying. Why would don't say that? Don't pay for that. Y'all wild. Y'all wild for that. Not the only Rams. Y'all about to make me commit more. Y'all about to make me play Tetris 99. That's how much of a crime this is. Actually, wait. Actually, no, I take that back. Y'all about to make me commit switch to Mario Kart World in the middle of this tournament type crime. Yeah, there's a new Gordon Ramsay show called Secret Serve, which is basically just Hell's Kitchen. Not Hell's Kitchen. Kitchen Nightmares, but he does breaking and entering legally. And there's like someone on the inside that works at the restaurant giving him information. Miles, we don't. You know what? I'll DM you later. What the fuck is going? What is going on? Not that he's a shape. He got cake. What the fuck, man? The grilled cheese incident. I'm crying. Yeah. I don't think we need. I don't think we need that. I mean, we can just we can just get him. Not the I'll behave and then the fucking fire emoji. Oh my god. Miles AF. What are we doing here? I'm like the only one in the world that's a Gordon Ramsay fan that does not find him attractive at all. I'm not saying he's ugly, but like I don't know, he's not really the type of man I would want to be with at all. I'm like the only Gordon Ramsay fan that does not like him that way. And trust me, I love hot. And trust me, I love hot guys, but that's a conversation that's not for this. I've been good, Azalea. Like I said, my ass been playing Mario Kart and having fun. Yeah, like I said, people like what they like, but I'm also like, I kind of don't want to fuck him. I don't think I want to do that to him. I don't want him to do that to me. Plus, he has a wife and kids. Not the average. Oh yeah, this is grand finals, by the way. So if Zanygai wins, we have to do this all over again. If Noburi wins, he wins. I think it's because like celebrity chefs, so that like if you have like a status like that, people automatically just love you like that. But also, like I said, I am like I said, I'm not one of those people who likes him like that. I don't think people are memeing. I think people are that crazy. It's like I said, when you get to like a status where like you're a celebrity and you're really good at it, people automatically just they kind of want to do stuff to you. And I can prove. And there's like this episode of like Hell's Kitchen, like the first episode of season 7, where like one of the okay, so usually Gordon Ramsay has like a contestant that's like not really a contestant. They're not really here on a show, and like he singled that person out, and then shoot, what was I gonna say? He singled them out, and then you know, judged her this first. He said he liked it, and then stop with the nope. Don't you use that word ever again. Don't use those two words together ever again. Um, but yeah, he judged her dish, said he liked it, and then afterwards she said he was scary. So he gave her a kiss on the cheek, and then started making out with her. And then someone said that they wanted to be first, as that happened. Was a woman, by the way. And after that, he revealed that it was his wife. That was the contestant that he made out with. And then people were just saying, "Oh, Garden's a little slutty." I'm like, girl. In episode 1, you forgot what Gordon Ramsay looked like. Like the earlier, what I can't really say earlier, but like the more earlier seasons of like Hell's Kitchen, he usually had like some kind of prank like that where like someone wasn't what they were, someone wasn't who they seemed, or like the environment wasn't the way it was going to be. Because I remember one of them was actually like he kind of it was those are kind of funny, but it's also just like some of them kind of don't need to be that way. Like disguising the wife was pretty funny, but then like I don't know, making out with him, I don't know about that. But I'm glad that he revealed that it was like her wife, that it was his wife. Sorry. Ironically, that's also the season where like literally the runner up and the winner of that season was kind of just low key trying to fuck. Like literally one of the quotes that the runner up said, and I'm quoting this word from word. They said, "I only have two goals in Hell's Kitchen: to win and to sleep with Holly." That was literally what he said on live national television. Runner up, by the way. So people are kind of why. So silly talking about Gordon Muffin. Girl, you've been in my streams before. We talk about anything that comes into our minds, as long as it's not over the top gross. So in other words, we're not like Riona, because that man will talk about anything. Riona is something. I'm crying. He's amazing at the game though, and he's correct, and he's a good person. It is silly, but you know what? It's better than, like I said, I always think tournament commentary is better than just, oh, well, no, the cut, rather than, you kind of just want to talk about something that, the viewers are going to remember. I can't remember this one time you talked about Gordon Ramsay's ass. I'm like, what? Because I was talking about his ass. Not not in a positive light, but, that was a topic. We were talking about how the show literally just let us see it, like uncensored and all. And I was saying that, why did they do that? And then Miles is over here like, yes, hot. I'm like, no, what are we doing here? All right, 8-4 now. Why do people not have permission to do that? Yeah, it was uncensored. That's why I had the long ass tangent about it, because I'm appalled at why they did that. Whoa. I mean, he was like, granted, he was like, taking a shower, so it wasn't like he just stripped down and like, you know, in the middle of like a crowded area. He was, but I don't know why they have to show all of that though. That's what I'm wondering. Like, why do you have to show him taking a why? I'm sure someone else wants to see it, but I'm not one of those people. But that's probably why I'm not the core audience or the target audience rather. Yeah, close it out, Riona. No, I've never seen any of those. No, it was no. Basically, he was like going around to various hotels to see why they're failing and how he can help them and renovate stuff. Like, it was kind of like a help show, but like sometimes they show too much that does not need to be seen. Yeah, he was like there's like do a service basically. All right. Sorry about that. I had to tell my team that I could actually play the queue with them now. But GG's to these two players. Excellent games. Well done. Riona is the winner again. He do be winning all the time. Just kidding. Not all the time. But GG's to all players. Did we have any other finishers? Did everyone else already finish? I think Silver Bracket finished as well. Yep, Silver Bracket finished, and yep, everybody finished. All right, GG's to everybody. Everybody finished. Yippee! So the official rankings for this CC number 20 gold bracket, we have Noburi, aka Riona, as the winner. Zanyu Guy has as the runner-up. Third place for Hiku. And then for silver bracket, we have Kuperi as the winner. Free Mika as the runner-up. And a bracket upset against Niru, who was the third place finisher. And for bronze bracket, we have Loud9 as the winner, Bup as the runner-up, and Pink Light coming in third place. Well done to everybody who played. Thank you for just dealing with the weirdness of the shift of teams and whatnot. Not teams, but, brackets and all that. And like I said, guys, it's gonna get better. I just need to give some time. Wumbo. Man, I wish Wumbo played this tournament. You know how much viewership that would get us? I took on Juice's challenge of Carbuncle's corner, or something like that. But yeah, thank you all so much for playing, and thank you all so much for watching, especially on Twitch and on YouTube. I will do my best to make sure replays goes out for this one in a timely manner. I just need to figure out what the hell I'm doing with number 18. So, give me a second for that. But I will see you guys next Carbuncle's Corner for Switch, which will be on... Shit. Wait, we have a calendar. I can just look at that. Whole ass calendar for this. I'm fumbling, trying to look for it. The 25th of this month. 25th. Yeah, I'm glad you guys enjoyed the tournament. Now here's the real question. Do I continue streaming so I can stream this squad queue with my friends or my team? Or do I just record it as a video? Would people get really mad if I streamed Mario Kart for the last of the stream, even though there's no Puyo planned? Probably. So I'm just gonna record it. Also have to do all the winner's quote stuff. So I'm gonna leave it at that. I will see you guys next time. I will be streaming tomorrow. It will probably be Mario Kart, but I will try to play some Puyo beforehand, I promise.